Assalamu alaikum students, my name is Bushra Khan and I'm going to teach you biology. Today we are going to discuss our chapter 10 that are gaseous exchange. Before going to discuss gaseous exchange in plants, we have to know about what is gaseous exchange, what is actually cellular respiration, breathing and aerobic respiration. First of all, we discuss what is aerobic respiration. You have already known that respiration which is done in the presence of oxygen to break down the food by the process of complete oxidation is called aerobic respiration. Another type of respiration that is done in the absence of oxygen is called anaerobic respiration, which is also called fermentation. Here we discussed only aerobic respiration. Then we have cellular respiration. Organisms get the oxygen needed for cellular respiration from the environment and provide it to the cells. The carbon dioxide produced during cellular respiration is taken out of the cells and ultimately from the body. So, underline this statement: taking in of oxygen and giving out of carbon dioxide is called gaseous exchange. Now, what is the difference between gaseous exchange or breathing? As you already read that in gaseous exchange, taking of oxygen in and giving out of carbon dioxide is termed as gaseous exchange. But in breathing, simply animals take air in and give out the air to get rid of carbon dioxide. Means they simply take air in to get oxygen. For oxygen, they take air in, and to give out the carbon dioxide, they give out air outside the body. This is called breathing. In respiration, involves the mechanical and biochemical processes, whereas breathing is only mechanical or physical process of exchange of gases. Now come to the actual topic, that is gaseous exchange in plants. You all of us know that plants have no special organs or system for the exchange of gases with the environment. So they have some special modifications or some cells. With the help of that, they exchange gaseous exchange. The first one is leaves and stem have stomata in their epidermis. In plants, leaves and young stems that are green in color, they have stomatas. So what are stomatas? Stomatas are special openings that are present in the cells. In cells, we have epidermis. Epidermis is the uppermost layer of the leaves. Gaseous exchange occur through these stomatas. The inner cells of leaves, that are mesophyll cells, roots and stems have air spaces among them which help in the exchange of gases. Means in a leaf cell, first layer is cuticle, that is actually a thick waxy layer present on the surface of the leaf. Then we have upper epidermis or upper layer. Then after the upper epidermis we have mesophyll cells. Now there are spaces between these mesophyll cells, and when gaseous exchange occur, these mesophyll cells are helpful due to having spaces between them. Now we discuss leaf cells during daytime. Leaf cells faces two situations. What are those? During the daytime, when mesophyll cells of leaves are carrying out photosynthesis and respiration. You all know that photosynthesis need solar energy, so photosynthesis occurs in daytime, but respiration occurs both at daytime and at night. Now what actually happens during daytime? Both the processes are happening simultaneously. Photosynthesis is the food making process of plants, and respiration is also another process of plant. The oxygen produced in photosynthesis is utilized in cellular respiration. Means product of photosynthesis, that C6H12O6 is formed. Along with glucose, oxygen is also produced, which are further utilized in cellular respiration. Then the product of cellular respiration, that is actually carbon dioxide formation, is used in photosynthesis reactants. So these processes occurs simultaneously. Now the question is that what happens if at night when no photosynthesis occurring? The leaf cells get oxygen from the environment simply and release carbon dioxide through stomata. Now come to another part of plant that includes woody stem and mature roots. Woody stem includes that are mature stems, not green in color. They are heavily matured plants and their stems are brown in color, and they have mature roots. Now how gaseous exchange in those parts? The entire surface is covered by a bark which is impervious to gases or water. However, there are certain pores in the layer of bark. Means in tree, the bark of tree contains many small pores. These pores are tiny pores. These pores are called as lenticels, and these lenticels allow air to pass through them. Then we discuss how gaseous diffuses in young roots. Gases are found in the soil surrounding the roots. Means the young roots get their gaseous need from the surrounding roots or soil. Then we have aquatic plants. Aquatic plants are those plants which are present in water. These plants get oxygen dissolved in water and release carbon dioxide in the water. Thank you.